'Tis the season. What season, you might ask? Not Christmas season, you silly geese musters. Mumps season!
While the mumps may be an easy source of humor, the reality of it is actually quite serious. Given the recent outbreak on campus, we feel as though it is necessary to allow the community to get a better understanding of exactly what the mumps are, how to prevent the spread of them, and the relevance that this disease has to the current discussion surrounding vaccinations. According to the Mayo Clinic, the mumps is a viral infection that primarily affects the parotid glands, one of 3 pairs of saliva-producing or salivary glands situated below and in front of your ears. In 1948, an inactivated vaccine was developed, but it provided only short-term immunity, and its use was discontinued in the 1970s. According to Procon.org, on March 30th, 1967, the FDA licensed MumpsVax, a mumps vaccine developed by medical doctor Maurice Hillman that was created from the mumps virus that infected his 5-year-old daughter, Geraldine. This Geraldine strain of attenuated mumps virus vaccine is still used as of July 22, 2014. Since the resurgence of the mumps in recent years, researchers and doctors have created a booster. This is a shot that those who are vaccinated can receive in addition to the vaccine that they already have. This booster is often only offered to populations that have experienced a recent outbreak of mumps, Syracuse University being one of those recent populations.
Do you think the booster will boost your ego as well?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Most people recover from the mumps, however some individuals can develop rare complications. Men and adolescent boys can experience pain and swelling in their testicles, which in rare cases can result in infertility. For pregnant women, there is a risk of miscarriage in the first 3 months. In some people, mumps can cause permanent hearing loss. In very few cases, mumps can lead to inflammation of the brain and surrounding tissue. According to the Auckland Regional Public Health Service, you are considered immune from the mumps if you were born prior to 1981, diagnosed with mumps by a doctor previously, have received 2 documented doses of the MMR vaccine, or you have blood tests to confirm immunity to the mumps. That being said, most documented cases on Syracuse campus have been reported by students who have received both MMR vaccines. This may indicate that there is a new strain of the mumps going around, to which doctors have yet to develop a vaccine for. Seeing as there may be a new strain of the mumps going around, it's important to understand how the mumps is spread in order to prevent it. The mumps is spread from an infected person by saliva or mucus droplets when coughing, sneezing, or talking. It can be spread via face-to-face contact within a meter or by touching an object infected from saliva and mucus, such as a used tissue or keyboard. There are easy steps you can take to prevent the spread of the mumps throughout campus and keep yourself from getting it. First, be sure to regularly wash your hands with soap and scorching hot water to eliminate any germs on your hands. Secondly, periodically check yourself throughout the day to make sure there is no swelling within your salivary glands. Third, a small wardrobe change can go a very long way. Although it's after Labor Day, this new bodysuit fits like a glove and helps prevent from the mumps as well. Last, be sure not to share food and drinks, but jewels are fine.
If you had a jewel, would you trust me enough to let me take a hit of it despite the mumps epidemic going around?
No. Yes.
While the debate over vaccines has been going on for years, the nature of the relationship between this argument and the current mumps issue on campus has made it quite prominent in the lives of students. There are very valid arguments on both the pro and con side of the vaccine debate. Those in favor tend to have the medical field on their side, given the history of vaccines benefiting society as a whole given the rate of success. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, most vaccines are 90 to 99% successful in preventing childhood disease. Adverse reactions to vaccines are very common. However, when they occur, they can oftentimes be fatal. This is a major point of attack for those who are against vaccines. While the odds are only 1 in a million, according to the CDC, those odds are very real for those who lose their child as a result of a vaccination. Another well-known argument against vaccines is that there may be a link between vaccination and autism. A 2012 study published in the U.S. National Library of Medicine National Institutes of Health found that exposure to the MMR vaccine will unlikely be associated with autism, asthma, leukemia, hay fever, type 1 diabetes, gait disturbance, Crohn's disease, Demyelin disease, bacteria, or viral infections. The medical field has not denied that there may be an unlikely chance that to have vaccines be associated with autism. Other issues surrounding vaccinations have nothing to do with medicine or health in the slightest. In fact, some of the arguments with the most traction are those that are political, economical, and societal. Those in favor of vaccinations believe that they are necessary to protect the health of society as a whole, seeing as the diseases that vaccines work to prevent are those that were once at epidemic levels in history. Those against it argue that diseases that vaccines prevent are no longer prominent in society, thus making the vaccines no longer necessary. However, the rapid spread of the mumps on Syracuse campus shows firsthand that they may not be the case. From an economic lens, there is no denying that vaccines benefit the supply chain. According to the CDC, children that were vaccinated in a 20-year span had a net savings of $1.38 trillion. The history has shown that many feel the opportunity cost for getting vaccinated is worth it. While that may change as society moves toward a new norm in which not getting vaccinated is not insanely uncommon, it is likely that the near future will have most people still vaccinating their children. This will be the case as long as students are legally required to be vaccinated to attend schools and universities in the United States. This regulation is another source of debate for many of those who oppose vaccines, who feel as though this is an infringement on the freedoms granted to them by the Constitution. The debate over vaccinations has become easy to avoid for those who choose to in society because how rare it has become to come in contact with these diseases. However, mumps outbreak on campus has made it seemingly unavoidable. There may not be a common ground over whether or not children should be vaccinated, but it is certain that being a part of an infected population is not ideal for anyone. Experts continue to support children getting vaccinated. However, it is also fair to be skeptical of experts. And so the debate will continue, and for now, all we can do is try to make light of this mumps issue.
It's me, Lauren Burrell, outside of Flanagan Gym, here to say, 'tis the season. What season, you might ask? Not Christmas season, you silly geese musters. Mom season! For those of you who might have been living under the elevated surfaces instead of dancing on top of them, we have the mumps here at Syracuse University. And so what that means is that it's a great day for all jewel owners, because now they'll have the best excuse in the book for not sharing. If you had a mump, what would you name it?
Thomas. Piece of shit. Denise.
Donald Trump.
Frederick. Mumps. Why would I name anything else?
How much do you think your mump would weigh?
Oh, easily 10 pounds. 4 pounds? 0.5 pounds?
That's it?
Is it greater than that?
I don't know, I was just asking.
Probably about 6 pounds.
Why do you think Trump hasn't tweeted about our mumps epidemic?
Because he doesn't care about anything but himself. Because he hates us. I don't know if he knows about it. That's actually a really good question. He usually talks a lot.
Do you think he's holding back helping Puerto Rico so that he can help us with our mumps epidemic and we just don't know it yet?
No, he's probably playing golf.
No, unfortunately not.
No, he hates all of us.
Really not.
I don't think he's going to help either.
That's unfortunate. Now, here's a question. If you had a jewel, would you trust me enough to let me take a hit of it despite the mumps epidemic going around?
No.
No.
Yes.
Can you match my pitch? Moms! 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 Moms!
Moms.
Moms!
Moms.
Moms!
Moms.
Moms! 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 Moms!
No, I know I can't.
So, in conclusion, I guess the mumps is kind of a problem. The mumps is pretty bad, but as the Black Eyed Peas would say, My mumps. My mumps, my mumps, my mumps. Check them out. Do you think the booster will boost your ego as well?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Mango!